Hey there, it's me and Lux, and we're going to talk about some budgeting stuff today. I recently did a survey in my Mini Sessions Facebook group, and one of the questions was, what's the number one reason why you're not booking a session? So the number one reason that came back was budgeting and money stuff, and I think it's something that everyone can relate to, and I have a few tips because if you know me, you know that I'm pretty passionate about budgeting. So, to use my family as an example, in 2017, our household income was $56,000, and that's including my job during the day at IU, and it's also including my photography business and Kyle's 2 part-time jobs while he's in school full-time. And I mention this because $56,000 is actually the average American household, and I thought it was kind of funny that we were pretty much right in line with that. And I wanted to share this because in 2017 we made the average income, but we also were able to buy a lot of fun things and do a lot of fun things because we budget and we save for what our goals are. So in 2017 we paid for 3 professional photo shoots, and I did a maternity shoot for over $500, and I did a family photo shoot in Michigan for over $500 as well, and we also did an extended family shoot with my family, and we all went in for that, so it was about $40, not too bad. But I'm using this because I want to show you that you can use your income, and through budgeting and saving you can buy nice things still. We haven't used debt for any of this. We don't use debt, and we haven't for years, so all this was also paid with cash. The concept that I'm going to be talking about is called the sinking fund, and what a sinking fund is basically you have an event in mind, so either it can be for Christmas or a party or a wedding, a vacation, like whatever it is that you have coming up. And in my example, I'm going to use a photo shoot. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a pen and a paper, and you're going to sit down with your spouse or by yourself or whatever, and you're going to write down all of the expenses that are associated with that specific event. So in this case, if it's a photo shoot, we're going to have to pay the photographer. You're probably going to have to buy outfits, and you also will need maybe hair and makeup or whatever else that you can think of that you might want to buy for the shoot. And you're going to write all of that down on a piece of paper and add it up. So for my example, I have here the shoot, as you can see, is $500, outfits too, and then hair and makeup is $150. And you add all of that up and it equals $850. So in this situation, I want to book my session in October, and I know I want to do that, and I'm going to start in January. So January to October, I have 10 months to save up for this shoot. So if you go ahead and you do $850 divided by 10 there, that equals $85. So $85 is what your goal is every month from now until October to set aside in your budget. So now that you have this number in mind, what you're going to do is go back to your master budget, and we do our budget in every dollar. It's an app that's free through Dave Ramsey, and it's super easy to use. And in your master budget, this is where everything goes. So you have your rent, your bills, and you have things like hygiene, so shampoo, deodorant, everything goes in this budget. Like everything that you spend in a month. So you add a line in there for photo shoot, and you put it right in there, and you put $85 as the amount. And once you have your amount in there, when you get paid, so starting in January, you'll get your paycheck, and you're going to take $85 out of your bank. And then this is where the handy dandy little envelope system comes into play. You can see that. So you can also pimp these envelopes out, like put pictures on them or draw on them and make them more colorful. It's something I've been wanting to do, but I haven't. So anyway, you're going to take the money out, put it in here, and build it up over the next 10 months. So, and some months it's not always going to work out where you can do 85 maybe. Like maybe one month you can only do 50, maybe another month you're able to like do 100, but either way you're saving up and you're trying to hit your goal of 850. And well, another little thing I wanted to mention that I do now, because I have Mickey, my little toddler, and he likes to take all my notebooks and write on them and then pull the papers out and lose them and everything. So what I do now is keep the expenses for that item right there on the envelope itself, and then I just keep track of that, and then on the front I put how much is in the envelope currently, and that way I can keep track of how much it is that I still need to get to. So this is our actual photo shoot envelope. We've already paid our photographer, and I have 260 in here, and I need to get to 410 in the next couple months for ours. But this is something that you can do for anything. You can do it for Christmas time. So for instance, Christmas comes every year in December, and you just have to kind of do the same thing and do you know, how much do you want to spend on your kids, their stockings, your parents, whatever, add it all up, and then start doing the same kind of thing. And this is going to be such a stress-free way to buy the things that you want, and you're not going to just get into October and be like, oh my god, now I booked that session and I don't have the money and I'm freaking out and I have to use the credit card, or if I get my hair done, I'm going to feel guilty. It takes away all of that, and it's just really amazing and a real game changer. So I hope this helps you or has planted some seeds, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I love talking about budgeting. Again, we use the EveryDollar app, so if you have any questions about that for budgeting, I'm happy to answer any of it. And I hope that you were able to get something helpful from this video. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day. Thanks.
Say hi. Aw.